Great rising, great rising, great rising. Peace and power. You see me out here. Wakanda forever. Sacred Woman, Queen of Four, copyright 2000. Queen of Four, Helen O. Robinson. I am a distinctive, beautiful flower and a healing herb with a heart, a mind, breasts, buttocks, and a womb. I come with sacred earth medicine to heal myself. Great rising, family. Great rising. I got 13 days left in the pen. 13 days and 6 hours. Alright. I ain't feeling as fresh as I want to feel. Y'all could rock with me. I brushed already, but I didn't use my toothpaste because mine was downstairs. Fucking around playing Wakanda face paint. It's really supposed to help with the swelling from the bug sting. Hold on. Rising. Alright, hold on. Alright, we coming. Great rising. I see text messages coming. I'm gonna get all that in a second. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, yeah, I feel a lot better. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's get it. Stop using the fluoride toothpaste and you can feel the difference if you ever go back. Alright, let's get right to it. Alright, Sacred Woman, Queen of Four, copyright 2000. Queen of Four, Helen O. Robinson. Picking up on page 30 304 and 305. Opening the 304 and 305. See where we at. Mother to Son. For those who have a healthy marriage. Alright, let me just read all this. Both my sons went through the rites of passage just by coming in contact with positive, influential male role models in their community. My sons are growing up to be strong leaders and mentors for other young men. They are sensitive, loving, strong, intelligent, vegetarian visionaries. We talk a great deal, my sons and I, about our our individual and collective aspirations and inner feelings, hopes, dreams. They truly have a blessed relationship. For those women who have been able to maintain a healthy marriage, which helps in raising healthy children, all power. For those like myself who become divorced or single parents, you must expand yourself to be wiser and more loving. Hug harder, talk more, play with great vigor, love deeply, and let loose all your creativity. It's what I had to do to be both a mother and a father to my sons. And for the love of my boys, I would go through fire, and I did on many occasions with all the early challenges that came with raising my sons into young men. When he was 17, I had to send my eldest son swooping over to his father's people in South Carolina to save his life. Give me one second. My elder son at 19 said to me when I was feeling down and bewildered over my life work, "Don't worry, Ma, I'll represent you. I'll enforce your teachings. You see, I'm a warrior of the Creator, so I must hold up the banner of liberation through purification. I can represent you well because I'm a chlorophyllian, one who eats and drinks mostly green vegetables." He then leaned forward and kissed my forehead, which warmed my heart. When your reflections in the form of your children turn their hands and hearts back to you, their mother, when they are led to support, heal, and uplift you, my, words fail to convey the gratitude that a mother has for the Creator's world of divinity expressing itself through her children. Many a time my mama would say that it would not be easy raising boys, and she was right. But Lord, it has been good for my soul. I can only offer endless thanks and praise for being the mother of these two precious sons of mine. All right, moving on. Great rising, great rising, great rising. Picking up on page 305. Oh, the whole Wakanda setup. Like I said, when I was talking to myself, this is toothpaste. I'm actually kind of fired with the face paint, but that's not what this is. This is toothpaste trying to get the swelling down, so I know y'all might not see it that good. I've been showing you. Now, hold on. You should be able to see the knot right here, but hold on. You see it right there. Right there. They got a little puncture, a little hole, and all of this is swollen. Okay? Now you probably can't see it, but hold on. There are lymph nodes in our ear. This is called the tragus. Tragus. This part right here. Everybody know about the lobe and shit. If you didn't have an ear infection or a child with one, you know about the inner ear and the outer ear and shit. But this part right here is called the tragus. And the lymph nodes here, here. On this side, they peace. Nothing going on. I don't know if you can see it still, but on this side, it's swollen right here. It's also swollen down here. I'm keeping my eye on it because last night it was about this. It was much bigger here, so it's gone down here. But it's also extended here where it happened before. Yo, I don't know what the fuck got me, but it got me. Yeah, that's it. So this is toothpaste. My Queen Mother said put some toothpaste on it. I just didn't want to come looking like, you know how I feel. I can't greet the sun looking like don't nobody fucking love me. That ain't how we do. All right, hold on. All right, where we at? Thank you, Mama, for loving me. Great Rising, she doing much better. She doing much better today. I hear her already shuffling around. She doing damn good. Y'all should have seen me yesterday. I shined on their ass. Still took her up there to the job and then ran in the job to get the white people and tell them she in the car. I don't know what's going on. And they, you know, white people love to be compassionate and nosy too. And they running out and they hugging on her through the window and telling her she need to go to the doctor. And yeah, you know, I'm sure it helped her to have white folk bless her day off too. You know what I mean? Niggas always feel some type of way about calling in sick. They want you to have a sick picture. Or something. Especially because we don't go to the doctor, my dude. Ain't gonna be no doctor's excuse. We went home and we went to bed. Our children as our witness. Anyway, thank you, Mama, for loving me. This is on page 305. And yeah, Mama's good. Mama is so rich in her ways. She loves life by living effortlessly. She's like a beautiful meditation. Mama has cultivated me with as much care as one would cultivate a beautiful rose garden. Thank you to my mother, Ida Robinson, who has been a wonderful example of the total personification of peace, be still. No matter how intense life got to be or how turbulent the roller coaster of living became, you were always like the dove sitting peacefully, undisturbed by the confusion or the challenges of life's ups and downs. Thank you, Mama, for showing me what peace looks like. Thank you, Mama, for the graceful way you walked, the regal way you sat, the gentle way you laughed, and the soft way you spoke. What an exquisite image you gave me about the beauty there is in being a woman. Thank you, Mama, for supporting my entire life, my children, my work, my associations, my mate, my whole being. The work that I was destined to do could not have happened without you. Thank you, Mama, for keeping me on the stoop in the house and out of trouble as a young girl. It paid off later on, as you and the old folks knew it would. To my ancestor, Big Mama Ford, thank you for birthing Mama Ida and for pressing into my young memory the beauty and necessity of the strength in an African woman. Thank you, Big Mama, for raising my 9 aunts and 4 uncles with Grandfather Ford so very well and so very upright. But especially thank you for giving me my mama. She is so rich in her ways. My mama's beauty and beautiful ways surpass the beauty of the lotus, if that could be. My mama, she's supreme. She is a beautiful meditation. To my precious daughter, Cherise, who's as pretty as can be, you have drawn me closer and closer to the Most High. I thank you. Thank you, daughter, for teaching me who I am at the core of my being. Thank you, daughter, for walking with me so I may garden you properly. I'm sincerely grateful that the Most High Creator chose me to be your mother. With all our ups and downs and the hard times and oh so challenging times and sweet quiet times together, it's been good. Our union has made me a mother of a daughter, and that's an extra special reflection to learn and grow from. For in you, I see clearly my own trials, my victories, my madness, my fears, my beauty, and my hope of lotus like reflection coming through from me to you. I promise to walk with you all the days of your life, even when I become an ancestor. Worry not, I will be there for you. My love for you is steady, it has no mood swings. Mothers, fathers, and extended family especially love, pamper, and nurture your daughters deeply so that they will grow up accustomed to being treated well. Teach the women in your family to expect and receive the best treatment from the men in their lives through you. Good treatment should be the norm, not the exception. Encourage the family to love its women. In this way, their self-esteem will be heightened and they will not attract men who abuse them, but instead find men to love, respect, and cherish them as women. To our daughters from mothers everywhere, there's a silver cord that runs from me to you. If you don't know what to do or where to go, just pull on the cord and I'll send you what you need to help you. Seen or unseen, you can be sure I'll always be there for you. And if not me, in person all the time, I'll send an extension of me, your grandmother or your aunt. Oh, you look pretty. You okay?
Low grade.
You said no what?
Low grade.
Okay.
I can't drive all y'all be coming to get.
You need me to drive you?
No, I think I'm good.
You sure? Okay. All right, I love you. All right. She said low grade good, but she's good. I'll take low grade. My mama got sick yesterday, and y'all know y'all was here for it. I had to rush off. She had a headache. She didn't wake up until 1 in the afternoon. She couldn't move. There was sensitivity to light, sensitivity to sound, even her eyes opening, like to talk. She was like immobilized by this migraine for hours. And when she finally did wake up, she wanted French fries, lemon pepper wings, all flat, a Diet Coke, and a Snicker bar ice cream. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna keep pushing. Because my mother is a meditation. I thank the Creator for my mama. All right, we have, may we all continue to be positive examples for our daughters and sisters everywhere. And I did ask my children, I was like, Grandma told y'all, Grandma told y'all to walk to the store and get her a Snicker bar ice cream. And she was just sick. What do you think Grandma needs to help her get better? They like fruits and vegetables. Oh, Mama, she can use some smoothies. Like she can get some water. No, she want she want a hash brown scattered covered in some other scattered covered in some other. All right, let's get it popping. All right, we ready? Hold on, let me lift the girls and shit. All right, we ready. Hold on. Okay, been eating the zucchini and shit. That shit moved through like zucchini. It's so dope too. Like I made let me show you my shit. It might look like day old food now, but let me show you. I've been in Facebook jail, so I ain't been sharing my eats with y'all. But I made this zucchini. This little thing, I think it might cost $10 or $15. And I got the older version of it. All right, have you seen that shit before? The Veggie Pro. You need that. You need that shit. That's amazing right there. Um, Hold on. Let me see. So I sure forgot to send it. Let's say it's leftovers. Damn, I had secured that bag. Um, you see it? I got the stir fry vegetables in here: broccoli and cauliflower, carrots, and snap peas. And then these noodles, I use the zucchini noodle for the lo mein. And then I just put sweet peppers and onions in there because shit, we eat them joints every day. But yeah, that was good. I also did fried mushrooms. So they would be like I did sweet and sour chicken. It was actually a fried mushroom, but the children was like, "Ma, can we get a little bit more of them nuggets?" It's like, yeah. Like, we don't want them in the sauce, though, because when we put them in the sauce, something happens. They start to get soggy. It's because that ain't no goddamn chicken. But yeah, that zucchini, though, that Veggie Pro, like, when I've gone to Whole Foods and I bought a container of zucchini noodles, like, when you get them from the freezer section, they're horrible. A lot of people don't even know they have them. I got them one time, horrible. By the time you defrost them, they're super soggy and horrible. Um, they have them in Whole Foods where they sell them fresh, no water, not frozen, and so those taste good. But it's like $5 for the equivalent of maybe 1.5 zucchini, and a zucchini should cost you about $1. So yeah, I've been feeding the family pots of pasta for $3. All right. The sauce, if you need a sauce, um, thing is, lots of sauces you can make if you have a food processor. You can chop up nearly anything and put a little bit of juice in it, and it'll give it more of a base. Like, I love to add a little bit of citrus to something to give it some liquid, so it'll become less pasty and more saucy. But citrus adds so many health benefits and flavor. You know, a lot of the Asian foods I cook with pineapple and orange chicken and shit. You can eat lemon pepper. The citrus really does do something. Oh goodness, I may need some grapes or something. Oh shit, I forgot about my toothpaste. Yeah, get the veggie joint though. That's gonna be a lifesaver right there. Get you some raw noodles. Yes, yes. Ooh, should have got some water. All right, we rolling. We rolling. We have many mothers. I think that's where we left off. We have many mothers. Wait, before we go on, may we continue to be positive examples for our daughters and sisters everywhere. Part of the reason why, and I know it's gonna sound like, wait a minute, right now I'm just like opened up, like I'm giving away something, but part of the reason that my dress is so African and African and free is because I want to inspire other little girls. I know when I was younger, I wanted to wear things like Trina, the baddest bitch. I wanted boots like Lil Kim. I wanted tops, crisscross tops that had like as much of my breast out, even though my breasts are way bigger than the rapper Eve. I mean, I wanted all of those things. I don't remember. I wanted to look like whatever was in front of me. Whatever I saw being beautiful or being wanted, whatever I saw people wanted, I wanted to look like. And so there was Lauryn Hill, of course. And even from, what's the shit, Rita Louise Watson? Fucking Sister Act. It was just baggy jeans and small tops, kind of an Aaliyah thing. And when that was it, I wanted that. So as a girl, I wanted to look like whatever beautiful images were in front of me. All right. And now I want to make sure that my daughters don't have to look up to whatever the bitch is who said she could be the weekend pussy. And whatever the woman is, Rihanna, who say, didn't she tell you niggas that she was savage? I don't want my daughters to aspire to be like these women. While I love Cardi B and support her story, I love her journey, I really do. And I see liberation and light in it. I don't want my children to I don't want my children to think bloody shoes is going to make them attractive. And so, for myself and for my daughters and for my sisters and for my nieces, immediate and extended, I make sure that when I'm out, I don't look like them, but that I look more along the lines of regal. I want them to know that it's okay to be, you can be beautiful without being naked. You can be beautiful without being sexy. Yeah, you can be beautiful without compromising your comfort. All of these things. And so I do. May we all continue to be positive examples for our daughters and our sisters everywhere. I'm also, you catch me out here black fisting and shit. All right, yeah. Children understood the black fist meant when Beyonce did the Formation video, and now we haven't reinstilled it. We ain't brought it back up. We can't let our passion be episodic, family. We have to stay on the path. All right, we have many mothers. A sister newly on the path of purification was talking with me about her troubles with her mother. She said, my relationship with my mother has never been good, and it hurts because I keep going back and trying. I keep going back and trying. I keep trying to bring my mother healing information, and she won't accept it. I had a big fight with her this week, so I think that's what triggered a bit of my emotional eating. Our first and most important relationship is with our mothers. And no matter how old we get or whether they're still on this planet or not, that relationship continues to affect us deeply. That means whether we know it or not. Remember, our thoughts dictate our behaviors, and our behaviors dictate our experiences. So even if your mother is no longer a part of your life, whether you cut her off, she cut you off, she passed away, or you don't know her, you've always been estranged, she a crackhead, no matter what the relationship is, no matter what the backstory is, your relationship with your mother produces a thought, which produces a particular way you behave, and that particular behavior creates your experience. So whether you can admit it or not, whether you know it or not, the relationship with your mother continues to affect you deeply. What changes over the years is how you come to view it. With deep inner work and purification, we can move from rage and non-communication to compassion and acceptance. But in the meantime, we don't have to do without the mothering each one of us needs, whatever our age. We all have different mothers in the world. In your meditations, tap into all the mothers in your life. We have a mother who brings us into the world. She's the gatekeeper that got us here. We give gratitude and thanks. Let these individuals know this is how you build a circle. You know how I have women tell me all the time. Be like, Ife, you know what? Me and you best friends in my head. And I always laugh and I always think, that's funny because I know that we're best friends, not just in the head, but in the flesh and on the book. I know that we're sisters. Like, I'm not just like, oh, sis, I feel like I done known you my whole life on the gram. No, in real life, if I'm local, I'm going to hit you up. I'm not calling the Airbnb and my sister live in this town. It's true. And when I say that, because just like love is an action word, like I said, you can't tell somebody you love them and never show them with action. Just like hate is also an action word, believe it or not. You won't hate no motherfucking white man because you ain't strung none of them bitches up. You understand? Hate is also an action word. Those are not the only action words, though. We tend to think that brother, sister, mother, and aunt are labels when in fact these two are. If I tell you a motherfucker is IT, you know what the fuck they gonna do. If I tell you, oh, she customer service, you know what the fuck she gonna do. If you come in a place where you turn the fuck up and you say you need management, we know why you need management because you know what they are able to do. When I call you my brother When I call you my sister, when I call you my mother, I'm not just giving you a label. I just told you which department you're in, and there's a job description for each of those. So we have to not only find, not only identify, but also communicate. Like, you're a sister to me, you're a brother to me. That says what I expect from you. It says what you should expect from me. So go through your life, especially if you don't get these things in your mother, and determine who serves you how. I know that my sister is always. I know that if I'm hungry, my sister gonna always feed me. I could never be, no one could ever be hungry and communicate it to my sister and she not feed them. It don't matter who you are, it don't matter where you come from, what marks you got on your history. If you tell my sister that you're hungry, Kelsey will feed you, hands down. And so that's a mother that I need in my life. That's a mother. When I call my friend Jamila and I tell her, I don't know what I'm going to do, I have to have $200 by this time tomorrow, and I don't know what the fuck the deuce is. I don't have nobody else I can call. I done tapped all my resources. I know you ain't got it. I'm just calling you to cry. My sis will tell me she don't give a damn if she have to suck dick or sell coke. If I need it, give her 24 hours. And so for financial grounding and for lessons in finances, because she teaches me so much about money, how to make it, how to spend it, how to make it work for me. I would keep her as my mother also. So whenever I have a money question or a money hiccup, I'm gonna go to her. Whenever I need a recipe or a healing recipe or I need to be fed, I'm gonna go to Kelsey. And I have a different mother serving a different purpose, and a different brother serving a different purpose, and a different sister serving a different purpose. And I've communicated these titles or these roles to them so that I've built myself a family. That is what we have to do. We are the mothers, and everyone around us is an extension of us. But the ones that we keep closest are the ones that we've identified our needs in, our healing in. And of course, we give back to them the same way they give to us. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yesterday, when I took my mother to work, I had to call off her job. She could hardly talk, and she kept saying, mm. I'm like, Mom, you want me to just take you home and call a job? She's like, mm-mm, mm-mm. And no matter what I said, she's like, mm-mm, just, and she just kept doing this. And I said, she'd have her eyes open. She could feel the car getting close to the exit, getting out that HOV lane. That's the high occupancy vehicle lane for motherfucking 2 or more people in this shit. And I started getting over right. She feel me getting over to the right way in traffic too. So it ain't like you could just drive and get over like that. You actually have to do like this right here and shit in traffic in the A. Every time she feel me getting close to the exit, she open one eye like, mm-mm, Kim. When she started calling me Kim and shit, that's how I know she ain't fucking with me no more. Listen now, it was one point where she said she needed to take a pill, and instead of reaching for the pills, I don't even know where the fuck she got it. She got a female condom out of her glove compartment. Listen, it's a no judgment zone, goddammit. It's a no judgment zone. She pulls out a motherfucking pack, a full pack of female condoms, and start trying to get into it. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Are you all right? She's like, I just need my pills. That's when I realized she might be out of her rabbit ass mind. And I had to call her job for her. The same emergency line that I called to reach her, because she can't have no cell phone at work. I called and asked for somebody white. I need to talk to the white man who my mama reported to. She ain't gonna make it, all right? My mother has mothered me that way. I still remember when I was 15 and I pulled up to, she took me to work. I was working at Target. I had probably been there for 2 checks. And for whatever reason, I just didn't want to be there. I can't even remember now why I hated being there so much. I know that I'm thankful that it's coming to my mind now so that I can ask my children all the time how they feel about everything, even school, so that the minute that it changes, I'll be aware of when it happened at least. So I remember that I enjoyed getting money. I enjoyed making money. It was my first job. It could have been something as minute as too strenuous a training or too nasty a supervisor, who knows? Anyway, I remember I was still going because I wanted to make her proud. Everybody was proud of me for going to work. She had already invested in my first uniforms for me, buying me the khakis and the red shirt and shit. And so I didn't want to disappoint anybody. So here I was going to work, and one day she dropped me off, and I made a sound before she let me out. I was like, and she's like, hold on right quick. She hit the lock on the door. Like right when I was reaching to get out, she put the lock on the door. Like, what was that? And I was like, I don't know. I just don't want to go in. I just don't like being here. And she's like, you don't know why? Is it somebody or something? And I'm like, I don't know. I just don't feel happy when I come here. I feel sad every time I have to come. I want to get money, but, and she's like, oh no. So, and she drove off. She said, fuck that job. I was like, wait a minute, what is this happening? Fuck them jobs, fuck the investment in the uniform. She's like, fuck all that shit. So long as I live, you'll never be a slave to anybody's job, baby. You good. You don't stay in places when you feel as low as you feel, because then it costs you too much. You're not getting paid. You're not getting paid what you believe you're getting paid if you're paying out more than what you expected to. And that was peace. So the same way she mothered me and put her foot down for my health and my wellness, told me, fuck that job. Here I am, 18 years later, doing the same exact thing for her. Fuck that job. You know what I mean? Fuck that job. I don't know what the fuck they pay you an hour, but if it costs you your life, you ain't get paid that hour, did you? And so that's peace. We have many mothers, and it's important that we learn from our mothers, all of our mothers, not just our birth mothers. And it's equally important that we push that mothering that we've learned out and mother other people. Um, so I never had a parent do that, but my other did that for me. And that's peace, like I said. Um, Even, and this is gonna sound crazy, I ain't trying to say no fuck shit, but even Say, in all his masculinity, is still a mother figure in a lot of ways. Say was raised by his grandmother, and he took care of all of his sisters. You know, like still to this day, he, I mean, if still to this day, there's a line of women that he serves and protects, and that same line of women serve and protect him. Um, but it's for that reason that he does his discipline is not the conventional or traditional strong arm, oh smite me mighty smiter black man kind of thing. It's not patriarchal at all. The way that he disciplines is very maternal. It's very maternal, and it's very gentle, firm but gentle. And so, like I said, you find your family members where you are. I don't ever want any of us to feel like because our mama wasn't shit that we ain't got shit, or we ain't got no mama. We don't have to look at somebody else's relationship with their mama and wish we had it, because some of us are blessed enough to have all of our mothering in one vessel, and some of us are blessed enough to have our mothering in a multitude of vessels. And in either way, it helps you to, like I was telling you yesterday with our children, the more of a variety there is, the more lesson there is. The more lessons you learn, and the quicker you learn them, and so it's peace. Just identify first by writing the mothering qualities that you're looking for. I want somebody who is gentle, and we already practice this. Like I said, if you get a raise, or if it's a new show coming out, or if you're pregnant, depending on what the news is, you know exactly who to reach out to get the response you want. All right, you're not gonna call the aunt who always asking, "Oh, you pregnant again?" You're not gonna call her with your new baby news. All right, your mom who's excited every time you have a baby. She can see her lineage continued, and it just makes her feel more grand. And she starts saying things like how good the Lord is, and she got a quiver full. That's who you call when you're pregnant. You know exactly who to call with what. You don't call your mama about no shit that's happening on Black Ink. She don't give a damn. But you can call her and tell her what's happening at the church. We're doing the same thing, but in our lives in a more thorough regard. Sit down and determine what characteristics you need to be made whole. If you have a horrible or unhealthy relationship with your mother, or you don't have a relationship with your mother, or you never had one, write down the qualities and characteristics that you miss, the things that you wish you had or could have in a mother, and then comb through your life and label and write next to it the name of the person that does bring that in your life. Then communicate to that person that they serve you in that way. To honor them and communicate to them that they mean that to you means that they're like, if I tell, and not that I would do this, but if I tell one of my children that she is my favorite child, then I can expect that she'll probably show me some favor. Her response will be, that Chan gonna come up, and then she'll be ready to serve me the same way I serve her. All right, here we go. Kind of like the teacher's pet thing, though. You know, I know in real life, only teacher's pets we ever saw was on TV. But you reward the student with the front row seat, and the student rewards you with an apple a day. Okay, you know what I mean? When you communicate to somebody and you show them favor, most often the favor is returned. All right, when it's a genuine love relationship. Moving on to Yeah, we have many mothers. We do have many mothers. Um, say first, the most important relationship with changes over the years is how we view them. In the meantime, we don't have to do without the mothering each one of us needs, whatever our age. We all have different mothers in the world. In your meditations, tap into all the mothers in your life. We have a mother who brings us into the world. She's the gatekeeper who got us here. So we give gratitude and thanks. We may not be able to get all we need from her, though. You know the principle that it takes a village to raise a child, and we're constantly being raised by others as we grow up. So that means we have a number of mothers. Give praise for them all. Some of us, our mothers, really and truly are so broken and so bitter and so rotten. It's hard to even give thanks to them for being the one that brought you through. Um, and for those people, especially if you have children, I encourage you to find the most beautiful things in your children and thank her for those. Because when you look at the almond shape of your daughter's eyes and it makes you cry at night because she's so fucking beautiful, you don't even realize how her eyes look exactly like your eyes did when you were the same age, and those eyes were your mother's eyes when she was the same age. Trust me, no matter the distance or the time or the lapse between us, there is no way to escape the connection between you, how you get down, how you live, and your primal or very first relationship. It's been a lot of comments and I'm missing some shit. Let me scroll back. Um, dang, that's my. He still do Negro stuff. I love y'all. It's possible to be with a man who has no Negro stuff. I'm not saying leave your man. I'm not saying that, but there are brothers out here who have no Negro stuff, and I didn't think it was real. But now that I know that it is, I just want to let you know. Um, so you can say, Great Rising, I just wrote letters to the women that was mothers to me. Then now I'm thanking them. And that's peace. That's peace. Say, now I'm not so mad that my mom accidentally called me mom several times. All right. Ooh. Hold on, let me see. We got a little lag going on for a minute. Hold on right quick. Y'all know I have to lift and separate, honey, because this is where I would like them. I would like them to stay up here at A level. But these motherfuckers want to go below sea level. You get it? Below sea level? Anyway, here. Yeah. That's all right, though. That's all right. That's why I'm in this extra small shirt. Hold them in a little bit. Oh, man. I told y'all the weed man said I done got thick, too. He like, damn, he didn't even say that. He like, damn, you been eating. I told his big ass, though, it's a gym right by your house. Let's go together. The fuck you talking about? Yeah, let's work it on out. Work it on out. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, hold on, y'all. Yeah. All right, let's just keep on pushing. It ain't that much. Little 20-something pounds. I get that off eventually. Eventually. When it's get summer for real, when pools get open and shit. Yeah, we coming up. We coming up. All right. Let's see. Raise a child. In the meantime, we get our mothering from different women. We may not be able to get all we need from her. You know the principle that it takes a village to raise a child, and we're constantly being raised by others as we grow up. So that means we have a number of mothers. Give praise for them all. The Creator is. This is random. Some of you have friends. Some of us have friends that aren't shit. That really aren't shit. Some of us are all the way already on page 306 of Sacred Woman, and we still haven't addressed our friends that aren't shit. The friends that see you growing, they see you evolving, they see you changing, they're not motivated to change, they're not motivated to grow. They're going to be the same friend today that you were last year. They're going to be the same friend tomorrow that you were the year before that. And next year, they're going to be the same friend you was the same year before that. And you just call yourself a woman, you call yourself growing, and you still have the same ass motherfuckers around because they've always been around. I've known her since the 3rd grade. Me and her went to college together. Our mamas knew each other. Listen, some people you just aging with. You better find you some people who you can grow up with for real. Because some of you niggas have friends and no, you didn't grow up together. They're not growing up at all. You're aging with them. I don't want you to age with motherfuckers. I want you to grow up. I would like for us to grow up. Oh, the shade, you keep pushing. They'll come when they're ready. They will come when they're ready. They will come when they are ready. The sun comes up this time of year about 6:15, 6:20. You can start to see light in the sky. I'm up at 6:20 seeing the light in the sky. Same sun, same enlightenment. It's gonna keep doing what the fuck it do. It ain't gonna wake one of my daughters up till 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, it'll be high enough in the sky. It's gonna shoot through her shades and it's gonna wake her up. 10 o'clock, it's gonna shoot through the shade and wake the other baby up. And by 11:30, it's gonna get the last child out of bed. And that's gonna be not till the motherfuckers start to come over the horizon. Some motherfuckers be like, listen, the point is the same Son of God, the same enlightenment we all have access to. It's just as available to me as it is to my children. However, we all wake up at different times. I ain't got to go and shake them. Stay woke, nigga, stay woke. I don't have to do that. All I have to do is be. Do what the fuck I'm supposed to do, because they're building their own relationships with their own enlightenment, with their own Son of God, and they'll do what they have to do in their own time. Or like Dr. Sebi say, some people wake up at 5 a.m., some people wake up at 5 p.m. All right. All praise and adoration to the ancestor. All right, here we go. Remember, though, we're constantly being raised by others as we grow up. That's what prompted that thought. Grow up, not as we age. Nobody wants to age and grow old. We want to grow up. All right? So that means we have a number of mothers. Give praise for them all. The Creator is your mother. She doesn't leave this void. We're constantly getting what we need. We just need to open up our eyes and see. There may be a woman at your job who keeps supporting you and assisting you and giving you advice. For example, my accountant has been my mother for the last 2 weeks. She's helping me acquire the building that we're in. She says, I don't know what it is that has me calling up and checking and investigating for you and doing all this work and making all these doors open, but I know it's because I am her true child, and I know she has wisdom that I don't have, and I submit to that. A girlfriend may mother you sometime, so don't feel like you're empty. Feel glad about your birth mother. As a matter of fact, you may be the mother for your mother sometimes and give her what she can't give herself, even if it's simply a good thought. You know how we can be in the same room and send thoughts to each other that knock us out? You say, I wonder how come I'm feeling so bad. It's because you're in a room full of thoughts that have not been lifting up your spirit. So try sitting with your mother and thinking, I love you, Mom. I thank you for the strength you've shown me. No, it's on not the physical plane, but the spiritual one that you're connecting. And know that she's giving you the best mothering that she has in her. If you can show her that gratitude, your daughters and daughters' daughters will give you the same energy back. And yeah, we talk about that all the time, how love and freedom look so different from one person to the next. How love and freedom look so different from one person to the next. A lot of us expect to get out of something, something that was never put in. And it's really sad to watch it happen. It's really, really sad to watch it happen. It's almost asking someone who hasn't received a mother's love to love you in a maternal way. It's almost like me asking Dory to do Zion's standardized test. Dory is brilliant. She's fucking remarkable, and hands down, she's my favorite child. They know that shit. It's cool. Dory is 5, though. If I asked Dory to do Zion's work and Zion is 9, she would be baffled. She would be stumped from screen 1, and she would flop, flunk, and God forbid we judge her based on the results, because we already know she's going to fail. She ain't got a fucking tool to do the job. She's going to fail. It ain't a hit or miss. It ain't a way in fuck she can guess, maybe, and perhaps get it right. She's definitely going to fail. Here we are expecting our mothers who've been just as beaten, just as broken, just as raped, molested, downtrodden, betrayed, backstabbed, forgotten, abandoned. We want these women now to be God bodies. Nobody even taught them to self-heal. They don't even have a Sacred Woman book. And we want these women to love us like a mother should. Where's she gonna get it from? Understand and give credit to our mothers for doing their best. It is the very best that they can do. It's the best that is in them. And give thanks for whatever their best is. You ain't got to rock with it. Your best ain't got to look like it. But I don't want you to beat yourself up because you can't get blood out of a turnip. You understand what I'm saying? All right. And I have a beautiful relationship with my mother. Let me get some tissue. I have a beautiful relationship with my mother. But because I am a mother to so many women, I know how many women don't have that with their birth mother. And even in my mothering and loving them and holding them, there's still a void, and they always wish they could have their own mothers. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm here. And so that's it. I just really want us to understand. Remember, we talk about all the time, learning how to learning to listen between the lines. And when I say between the lines, I also mean between the lyings. Okay, learn how to listen between the lines so that you know. Because every time you engage in a conversation, you're opening a door and you're allowing something in. You have to learn how to hear when you in conversation with peace, when you're in conversation with pain, or when you're in conversation with somebody's ego, and you got to meet them where they at. You got to know when to close the fucking door. All right, let's get that down a little bit. All right. Ooh, I'm trying to stay married. Got one job, goddammit. Stay married. Hold on. Pull on back up to A. Pull up. Pull up. All right. We good? We good. We rolling. And we only 15 minutes in. That's peace too. That's peace too. If you just came and this is not the Wakanda Forever, it was Wakanda Forever inspired, but it's actually toothpaste while I'm trying to get rid of this bug bite. Hold on. The light too bright, but yeah, I'm trying to see if it done went down since we've been on here. All right, come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. This little angle thing, some shells. Let's take it out for a second. All right. Hold on. All right, cool. All right, here we go. Y'all ready to rock? All right, we got about 15 minutes. Oh shit, I was supposed to do heart to heart last night. I didn't forget. What happened was the Benadryl. Like I said, my ear swelled up. Oh yeah, this is fluoride-free toothpaste. That's why my dots have no definition. Like they look like little teardrops. Okay, bye. Yeah, that's it. It's just toothpaste though. I just wanted to be cute and shit. Like I said, I ain't want to come. You know how I feel about sunrise ritual. I ain't gonna come before the Lord looking like don't nobody fucking love me. And so I wanted to be creative with the toothpaste. All right, here we go. Moving on. Moving on. Show your mother's gratitude. Show your mother's gratitude. Show your mother's gratitude for their birthing us. Show your mother's gratitude for them mothering the best that they can. And it's sad, but it's true. Sometimes abandonment is the best mothering that a mother can do. And I know, like I said, that's sad, but sometimes abandonment is the best mother a mothering can do. And for those of us that can't understand that, there were mothers, there were ancestors before us that actually terminated or ended the lives of their babies. I don't want to say they killed their babies because in their minds, they were allowing their babies to live freely, you know. They killed off the chances of their babies being raped or brutalized or tortured or, you know, or subjected to pain in a number of ways. And there were mothers who knew intrinsically, who knew at the core of themselves, because of their own experiences, that the best thing they could do for their children, for their daughters and their sons, was to kill them. And now here you are, alive and well and mad, because your mama a bitch. Okay. Carrying on. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes the only way to see your blessings, as fucked up as it may sound, is to measure up against somebody who don't have any blessings. Be like, damn. You can say, like, I ain't got no fucking money, man. I ain't never got no fucking money, man. I'm always getting paid too many bills keep coming in, man. When it rainy, motherfucking poor, man, I ain't got no money. And I'd be like, man, you have a bill? You actually have a bill? I can't get one of those. My credit is so fucked up and my money's so missing that I can't get one of those. I have to have a co-signer to get a utility. I have to sign up for a prepaid arrangement. And I already don't have money. They want me to put money up front so they know that I'm going to have money when I'm not going to have money because I done shown them I ain't got no money. And you talking about how the bills are piling up. Man, what it must be like to have a house in your name to have a bill, to have a car in your name to have a bill, to have insurance in your name to have a bill. I don't have a car or a house or insurance or any of those other things, so forgive me if I can't understand your pain. Say, yeah, hold on now. Nisha, you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself, okay? Tell my mad because she won't watch the kids and shit. I tell my mama all the time, she need to watch them kids, and you goddamn right I get mad about it. You goddamn right I get mad about it. Because like I said, I wasn't out here trying to get pregnant. I wasn't out here trying to get pregnant. I was out here fucking. I wanted some dick. She wanted some grandkids. I was praying for dick. She was praying for grandkids. I wanted some dick. She was praying for grandkids. And the Lord moved. I got some dick. You got some grandkids. Don't be coming around here with no fuck shit talking about who gonna watch my kids. Them kids you asked for. All these motherfuckers, these are your blessings. This is your quiver full. You asked and you received, okay? I'm trying to tell you. But your talent is what the Lord gives to you. The gift is when I give you these children with talents. Look at the little black one can dance. Hell yeah, like my grandma. Be like, Grandma, Grandpa, y'all watch the baby for me? Can I bring the babies over there? Here go my granddad in the background. I ain't, you ain't invite me to the fuck. Don't invite me to the babysit. You just get me. I'd be like, all right, the grandparents respect. But my mama, though, oh, you better come get this work for these babies be tied up on your porch with a bowl of water. Anyway, and I do love them. I really do. I do, especially the little black one. Like I said, she's my favorite. She say, hey, Mom, do a knock-knock joke. And I say, knock-knock. She say, who's there? Wait, it's crazy because, like, it's a knock-knock joke, but all I have to do is say knock-knock. She just take over from there. So, Mom, you want to do a knock-knock joke? And I'd be like, yeah. Knock-knock. She say, who's there? Baby Rolly. Baby Rolly who? Baby Rolly, Oli, Oli. Wait, what? Baby Rolly, Oli, Oli. I don't know where they get it from. All I know is I had to tell the niggas, listen, you get a day with the devices, then a day off. A day with the devices, then a day off. And we're going to do it like that. And on the days where they do get the devices, I've already, for me, in my mind, it's a day of rest, a day of no rest, a day of rest, a day of no rest. Because on the days that they do get the devices, I'm going to start implementing things to do other than record fucking Baby Alive videos. Like I said, I recorded a Baby Alive video, but I was reading to the dolls. So you can have a video where you're reading to the dolls. You can do a video where y'all are cooking together, where y'all are gardening together. But you're going to do something besides sit your fat ass on one side of the camera and record the babies doing healthy shit like homework and exercise. They got a doll named Avocado, and none of the motherfuckers eat nothing avocado. Anyway, not that I would call my children motherfuckers. I mean, none of the rat bastards. I mean, none of the beautiful blessings of mine eat avocado. All right, so we got a few minutes left, and we're talking about healing our mothers and ourselves. Healing our mothers and ourselves. Let me see where we at. All right. See if she helped me acquire the building we in. All right. Don't feel like you're empty. Feel glad about your birth mother. Thank her for doing the best that she can do. And if you can't think her out loud, then thank her in your mind. Thank her in your mind. If you can show her gratitude, your daughters and your daughters' daughters will give you the same energy back. Especially considering that if our mothers dictate so much of who we are and how we are, and our mothers were complete and total flops or losses, you have to understand that a percentage of that flop and loss is in you. Which means a percentage of that flop and loss is in your daughter. And a percentage of that flop and loss will be in her daughters. And unless you acknowledge that it's not a flop and loss, it is the best of the best, you know. Think of it as the best is the best. See it as such, and you'll be peace. All right. Healing our mothers and ourselves. My mother hurts to this day. This is the last thing we're gonna read. Um, okay. All right. Coming together, sister to sister. All right, we're on page 307. We're going to read Healing Our Mothers and Ourselves and a Final Healing. What? Yes, we have finally made it to the sweet bitch. We'll be there tomorrow. We'll be there tomorrow. All right, Healing Our Mothers and Ourselves. My mother hurts to this day, a client told me. 20 years later, she's in grief because when she came with her children, her mother said, "You can't bring those children here. You better go back to your husband." But he abused her, so she had to go to a shelter. That's why I say, if your mother ever opens up the door and lets you in, you can just kiss her feet in gratitude because gratitude builds. If you just keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you, it creates light and your mother will heal. This is her chance, for you are her love energy. A final healing. A sister in one of my workshops said, I had to write my mother a letter and tell her that I refused to be Cinderella anymore. And she said, fine. And a friend of hers called me up and said, listen, I've seen your relationship with your mother. Go about your life. If she ever needs you, I'll call you. So for 2 years, I was free. And when I got that telephone call that she needed me, I went to her. She was amazed that I would nurse her. I would nurse anyone. As a matter of fact, I told her that, and it broke up our relationship again. But that's what she did for me. She made me a person who would help anyone. Watching her die, I saw that she came to realize what she'd created. She saw what she'd helped me to become. She had a wonderful passing, but I can't say I don't have a sense of freedom with her gone. Now I see that our mothers come to terms with all this by watching how we're living our lives, by how we transform and how we make peace with ourselves. That's when your mother will come into your energy field. Right now, she may be refusing to even acknowledge you, like, you don't exist, you're not my daughter. And you're constantly trying to live up to this image that she has in her mind of you. But you have to understand that you have to transform. You have to be at peace with yourself and then be patient. In time, your mom will come to learn who you are and what she has helped to bring about. All right. So that's it. Coming together, sister to sister, on page 307. That's a good one. Sister to sister. We ain't gonna do it today, though. Yes, indeed. We really need to do that. We have to do, yeah, fuck. I should have done fucking heart to heart. I should have pre-recorded heart to heart so I wouldn't have that in the way. Because now I have to do heart to heart tonight. So tonight, 11 o'clock tonight. Wait a minute. Trying to think of when the best time to do heart to heart. That should be draining, yo. Heart to heart, depending on how ready I am. Heart to heart fucks me up, man. Heart to heart fucks me up. So I'll probably do heart to heart tomorrow night. Definitely. On a weekend. It's Thursday, right? So y'all do heart to heart Friday. That way I don't have to worry about that. Now we'll just keep it like we're doing it. Tomorrow we'll come together to do sister to sister. We'll talk about sweet bitches. We're going to talk about bitches, period. I like to say sweet bitches because that's the one I identify with most. But we're going to talk about bitches tomorrow either way. Build some sister bonds, like for real. I'm going to give homework after this one. I'm going to give homework. I mean, I'll tell you now, so if you get it popping, that's peace too. But, yeah, I encourage you to reach out to one person, one sister, whose name, like I said, we here together. Every day we together, all right? Every day we together. So, Lachey, Queen L, Nisha, Empress, Kathleen, like, we here all the time. Oya Yemi, fucking Lisa, Auntie Tanya. It's just a lot of us here all the time. And some of us only know we love each other. We love each other. Lachey here every day. You know what I'm saying? Nas here every day. If I say something happened in her family or something happened at her job, it would affect us all. We would feel like, damn, you know, because we're family. Reach out to each other. So I encourage you to pick one sister, and it doesn't matter if several sisters pick you or if no sisters pick you. Pick someone else. I encourage you all to reach out to another one of us. Reach out to another one of us. If it's nothing but replying to a comment on the comment, um, and sharing some contact information, so you begin to learn each other. Some of us have children with disabilities, and we don't know because we never talk about it. Some of us have disabilities ourselves, and we don't know because we don't talk about it. If you, yeah, you know what's going on with PCOS, talk to us about it. A lot of us don't know and don't understand. You can talk to us about autism, talk about it. A lot of us don't know and don't understand. There are so many things that are going on in our individual lives that we should be sharing with the collective. And if you are not comfortable with that, then find you one sister and learn that sister. Okay, learn what she like to eat, what she like to do, what her life challenges are, how many children she has, what she needs. But now that we know that so many of us don't have mothers, let us try to be sister mothers to each other. Let us try to be that, okay? Especially because I don't want to wait till my house burned down and I need $1,500 to come and ask somebody, can they start me a GoFundMe and shout me out? I mean, realistically, it's much people are going to give where there's a relationship. Start to build relationships. Start to cultivate these bridges. It is not by accident or just for you to look at the fucking phone for hours and a half in the morning that all of this has been established. Facebook ain't just so I can get likes and for government facial recognition. I have built a fucking family from that. I've built a family. I have real life squad. Remember when I said brother, sister, mother, father? These are action words. I know that from the internet. I know that from the internet. I know that from the internet. I tell you what the Christian church taught me. If I'm sick or if I'm dead or dying, somebody can put me on a prayer list if they remember. In my new life, what Facebook has given me is sisters that show up at my door. The last time I did have an issue, niggas was at the door with soursop, herbs, clays, mud packs, and everything else. We are who we've been waiting for. So let's build our relationships and strengthen our bridges so it's easy peasy lemon squeezy when we gotta cross them. All right? And then tomorrow we'll discuss burning them bridges down and shit, because a lot of us are guilty of that. We'll talk about why we do that, how we can avoid doing that. If I can help it tomorrow, I might come on a little bit earlier. There's so much to cover tomorrow that instead of me coming live at 6:30, it would be dope if I could come on at 6:03. You know what I mean? Look for me, because I'm going to be here. All right, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I do. Thank you for being so God. Thank you for being so grand. Thank you for being transparent. Thank you for being open. Thank you for being love. Thank you for being light. Thank you for being firm, but for also being gentle. Thank you for being open. Thank you for being respectful. Thank you for helping to shape me and to change me. I love you all. And without a doubt, I need every one of you. I really do. I recognize that we won. And so I'm only as well as my extensions. You know what I mean? I love you. I love you. I love you. Wait a minute, Empress. Where you at? It did go fast today. Empress, where you at? Oh, you said Orlando? How far is Orlando from St. Pete? And can me and my children stay at your house, or you already staying at somebody's house? You know how some sisters be having some shit going on. They be like, well, you could stay with me at Cell. Me and my 3 children and my 2 baby daddies, we staying over my uncle's house, right? And I know because I'm over my mama's house and shit. Be like, Queen, I'm going to be in town. I'd be like, I can go in with you on your Airbnb, sis. You just say no more driving for her. All right, yeah. I just told Say today. Okay, yes. Do you have couch space for me and 2 children? Me and 2 children and a shitload of fruit and vegetables. If you do, we might fuck around and see you this weekend, because I'm trying to get Say to take us to Florida, but I'm trying to give Daddy some free time too. Like, I want to help him drive, but I want him to be able to just be free. I want him to get I want him to be able to vacation away from me and the girls. Like, so it would be dope if we could drive down together and he dropped me off somewhere and then he go turn up and pick me up after his turn up. Oh, yeah, Nisha had a unique experience. You know, she had a unique experience is all. Alright, where we at with that with the meat? I mean, we got our own blankets. We can lay on the floor too. You got some floor space we can have. Where you at now? Empress, where you at? Empress, where you at? Okay. Yeah, it is Mother's Day weekend. It's Mother's Day weekend. So I know we like to honor our mothers. I know some of us get woke and we stop celebrating Christmas and Easter, but Mother's Day still counts. I don't know. I'm just here for it. I'm just here for it. I know me and these great rising, great rising. I know me and these children gonna go somewhere though. I know we gonna go somewhere. Um, I really don't know where though. Yeah, I really don't know where. I was thinking about Myrtle Beach. I was thinking about Savannah. I don't know, but we gonna definitely do something. um, yeah, as a group, it's like as a group, money talk. You know, yeah, I just been in this shit long enough to know money talk. You know, it sounds so fucked up, but it's real. Like money talk. I put money in. I put money in for sisters to come and meet, and like these, like I'm like I'll feed you, I'll lodge you. You know what I mean? Naming ceremony shit, all of that. I got it. All you got to do is get to me. You know, you just handle your travel expenses. You just get here. And like, I mean, we planned for 6 months, 7 months, and time came. One, one person, less than 10 were invited, or the offer was open to less than 10, but one showed up. One showed up, fam. So yeah, if ain't nobody putting no money in, like I said, it make you feel good. I'm gonna buy candles and sage and shit with the money. I get the venue space, but if you serious, um, if you serious, let me know. And then how much? Yeah, and then let's put some money into that shit. Let's put some money into it. We can do it a whole weekend if you want. We can do a whole weekend if you want, but y'all gotta come with it though. Y'all gotta come with it. Like I said, when y'all want to do it, when y'all trying to do it. Hold on, I need to get my fucking mind right. Matter of fact, we gonna keep chopping it up. I can talk to you till my battery die. But yeah, I have to check my energy because I be discouraged because I done seen motherfuckers make plans and inflate. What's the fucking point? So what y'all trying to do? Because that seems so close. That seems so close. Like I'm with it. How much time y'all need? What's today? What's today? Is it the 10th? I think I'm waiting on a package today. The 10th? Alright, yeah, what y'all trying to do? Shamika, Nisha, Empress. What's up with the oh yeah. What's up with y'all coming to Atlanta? I ain't gonna lie. If we going to somebody else's state, they hosting. I'm definitely not going to another state to host. That's too much. I gotta be in my stomping grounds where I can slick and I can move. Um, it's just if we planning something, I don't know shit about Florida. Be trying to go out there and plan nothing, and I don't have the connections there. But if we doing it in Atlanta, let's get it. What's up? All right, so I'll do it. I will. You said, oh, you coming in June? You coming in June? Yeah, my birthday in June, so that's peace. You come around Tupac birthday. It's also peace. Uh, this spot is warm. Hold on. You know, they tell you to do the mammogram and shit. Be like, hold on. Be like, hold on, gotta separate them. And all you doing is feeling. Um, you can feel milk ducts and shit. You're gonna feel some glands, but you feeling for anything abnormal. I remember my first time feeling my breast. I was like, what am I feeling for? You're just feeling for a baseline at first. And you're feeling every day so that the minute something different comes up, you recognize when it came up. But I encourage you to do the same thing to all of your body. Or if you have a partner or a sister friend, them. Um, I had a sister friend. I would utilize my sister friend. If I didn't have a king and I was close enough to a sister, I would. Where we massage each other's bodies, and they got to be like the ones you see on X videos. Honey, I don't need you trying to kiss my inner thigh and shit. That's not a massage. But like, um, yeah, a full body massage. If nothing else, for the sake of feeling, for feeling, what's it called, inconsistencies from one side to the other. You know, but you should be used to that. You should always feel, not just your breast. Oh my gosh, the difference in the two sides. The first difference is I feel here. It's the same here. Immediate difference and tremendous difference here. Still feel a big difference. Still feel a big difference. I can feel some pain, some soreness on this side. All right. So when did we decide we're gonna do this? On my birthday, June 8th. Um, well, Shamika, if you're gonna be here on the 15th, we're gonna turn the fuck up anyway. Who can come on the 15th? Who can make it here on the 15th? Who can make it here on the 15th? If you can't, what we gonna do? Y'all gotta tell me now. Tell me, cause I'm gonna be here, and the sooner I know, the better. This is what I'm gonna do. We are gonna do it for July. We're gonna do it for July. Um, and I am gonna raise money so we can do the air. Is this another one? So we can do the Airbnb. Everybody down with that? But we need a head count. We need a head count. I really would like y'all asses to tell me a date though. Independence Day too early? You want to do it near the end? You want to do it in the end of the month or what? How y'all trying to do this shit? All right. Yeah, clearly the replies come, the replies come through way too slow on here. So this is what we're gonna do. I am going to pick a date today, and all right, let's go with 2 months from now. 2 months. Yeah. I say this is May, June, July. All right. So we're gonna go with 2 months from now. We're gonna definitely go with July, and not Independence Day because on Independence Day flights gonna be stupid high, gas gonna be marked the fuck up. So let's go with the middle of July. Any objections? The middle of July. That way we ain't around. We ain't around the first of the month. We ain't around the first of the month coming. We ain't around nobody's. No, no, no children is coming. Um, I know it's always sister like I can't come if I ain't got if I can't come if I can't bring my kids. I love you, sis, but then you right. You ain't gonna make this. You ain't gonna make this one. You ain't gonna make this one. The last time it was back and forth, and I was like, I did all that shit too. I had secured somewhere an adult, a responsible and protective adult to take care of our children for the women that did bring children in and have many circle engagements for them. I'm not doing none of that shit because the first one was a flop. This one, I'm not coming out of pocket for shit. We doing this whole shit together. You know what I mean? I got receipts if you want receipts, but that's it. If you're for real about it, then let's fucking do it. So I would go with the middle of July, like I said. That way we're not around the 4th of July, okay? We ain't around nobody rent. I know niggas gotta pay rent on July 1st and August 1st. So middle of July in Atlanta, all right? We'll meet in Atlanta. Yeah, we meet in Atlanta. If you can get to the airport, if you can only get as close as the airport, I got you from that point. All right, I got you from that point. The next thing is the number of people that we're gonna open this up to, and that's always another tricky thing. That's another tricky thing because everybody can't get everybody can't get in. Okay, bye. Hold on right there. Let me lift and separate. Yeah. That damn Lackman caught the business, baby. I'm talking about a work truck. That bitch out here. Y'all ever seen, if you ever see Say Cadillac on the motherfucker, I swear to God, he go by so fast, but you'll probably see JB Hunt on the motherfucker. I mean, goddamn, USPS ass vehicle. That nigga be on the go. Has gas, will travel. Listen though, so July 15th, I'll not July 15th, the middle of July. I have to look to see a calendar to know the date, but I'll tell you what that date is tomorrow, and we'll do it Friday night, Saturday night. That's how we're gonna do it now. Friday night, Saturday night. Everybody go their own way Sunday. All right, Sunday gonna check out from wherever room, from whatever Airbnb we book. Checkout gonna be and we gotta raise the money fast too. Like I'm gonna do once I find a place and I price the place, I'm gonna do the GoFundMe, and we can put the money in the GoFundMe. But again, once I price check a place, if we don't book it soon, there's no guarantee that we'll have it. And I'm definitely like, I love you and shit, but I'm not booking out of my own money. We gotta book together. So I'll find out how much it's gonna be and we'll go from there. So Friday night together, Saturday night together, Sunday after breakfast, I'll feed you, we part. And I'm peace with, I'm peace with the food. Like as long as you with me, oh, that's peace. Great rising. We linking up. You know what I mean? We've been talking about how love and hate are action words, but also how a lot of us tend to not ever be taught that brother, sister, mother, father, uncle, auntie are also action words. And so we've been calling each other sister and mother so long that it's time for us to actually meet and build in person. If you no men will be there, not this time. Like I said, I ain't having no orgy party. I've been to them sacred circles too. I'm here for the niggas, the dick, and the money. No. No, not happening. When I do something with the brothers, it'll be beautiful and it'll be the brothers and we'll be there together. And ooh, my, how excited I am to be the only one there. Shit, maybe we should do that shit next month. Brothers come through. Indeed. Hell motherfucking yeah. Say you gonna get the business that night. I'm gonna be so charged after sitting around all that divine masculine energy and shit. That's what love making gonna be like that night. Like, that shit just was like, just got took or something. Like, magic carpet ride. But anyway, Say will be there. Okay, this is, there will be a sacred sister circle, but Say will be there. Okay. He will be the only man there. Not so I can get me some wang. Why ain't nobody else getting no wang? That's not what this is. No. Yeah, for my own balance, he'll be there. And also for our protection. All right. For our protection, it's important to have a guardian. Okay. A guardian of the galaxy, a guardian of the universe, a guardian of the universe present. And so he will be. But yeah, so let's go with mid-July. Again, you got ample time to secure your goddamn children. Don't show up with your children like some people have done in the past. Be like, if I show up with my child, I know she gonna work it out because Ife mean love. Okay, I would love to send your ass back to from whence you came. You think I'm Ife when you get here? You leave me calling me Miss What's It. Don't bring your goddamn children around here now. I love the children. Don't bring that motherfucking ass here. I want to be able to talk about dick. I want to be able to talk about pussy. I want to be able to talk about healing. I want to be able to talk about rapes and molestations and shit. I'm not trying to get. Listen, come and be healed and then bring your people. Niggas love to do that. You want somebody with you on your journey. You want somebody with you on your mission. That's not how it is. Or you do your dirt by your dolo. All right? Do your dirt by your dolo. Anyway, I gotta go. But I do love you. And I'm going to find our Airbnb and open the GoFundMe today. And we did say the middle of July, no children, sisters only, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday you leave. Well, Sunday after checkout, I don't care if you leave or not. You ain't got to go home. You got to get the fuck up out the Airbnb. No, not really. I will make sure that because by then we will have gone through Sacred Woman. So there will be some, maybe not a naming ceremony, but will be some rites of passage. And again, I don't mind feeding you. But I'm going to be feeding you twice a day. Goddamn, I'm going to be feeding you twice a day. I'm going to be feeding you one time between 12 and 1, and then I'm going to be feeding you one more time between 6 and 7. Any other meals you have to feed yourself, and they will be vegan meals, and they will be healthy proportions. So if you would like to lose weight, you'll probably do that too. Okay? Here, that'll probably happen for you too. And look, you didn't have to go to Honduras and shit. Your ass went to the A, and that's all the fuck you had to do. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm going to also include a list of things. I encourage you to bring gifts, not to me. And well, wait the fuck. Yes, I do encourage you to bring gifts to me, but I encourage you to bring gifts anyway. The last circle I went to, we were encouraged to bring offerings for the altar. So we were giving, like I brought groceries, I brought liquor for Papa Legba, and I brought fucking eggs and shit for Yemiya, and honey and shit for Oshun. This retreat, I'm going to allow you to keep your fucking grocery. If you bring honey and eggs, we probably gonna eat honey and eggs, and I don't even eat eggs, but I'm not gonna leave them there as an offering. You can do your offerings at home. I would encourage you to offer a gift to another sister, whether it's a shell or a sage bundle or a crystal or a bracelet or an earring or something that you're fond of. Bring that, because when you give, when you open your hand to give, your hand is open to receive. And a lot of us have gotten in the habit of showing up empty-handed. Men especially, but women too. Even if you go over your sister's house, you can bring tissue, you can bring water. If you ask them for you need anything and they say no, you still don't have to come empty-handed. Okay, so you just want to always, when you come and come to bearing good gifts. And yes, we know that your presence is a gift, but nigga, we want a tangible gift. All right, look, I gotta go too. We actually supposed to be doing school and shit right now. All right, I love y'all. Peace, peace and power, peace and power, oh, peace and power. As soon as I get the X to work, peace and power. I love y'all.